I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure, wondering what the heck this power pole is doing out here in the middle of nowhere. It can't be for electricity or telephones. There's no wires going to it. But it does serve an important purpose. It's a project strictly for the birds. More of these wireless poles are going up in the wetlands around Utah Lake. The hope is they will attract osprey, one of Utah's largest birds of prey, mainly a fish eater.
Ospreys get their food and water from Utah Lake. The thing that's missing from their habitat is large mature trees to provide secure nesting sites. To be successful, they need a nest site that's close to their food and their water supply so they don't have to spend a lot of time flying back and forth to feed their young family.
With help from Provo City Power, the Utah Wildlife Agency is erecting these poles with platforms on top as nesting tree stand-ins. The power company has an interest in keeping the birds away from their equipment.
Ospreys adapt well to life around humans, sometimes too well, and they're drawn to electrical power lines, the big power poles. They're attractive to osprey.
We realized that it looked like some of the ospreys were grabbing some of the twine and wire and stuff from the farms on the north side of Lakeview Parkway and dragging them to their nests on the south side and dropping some of that material on our lines and was causing outages. And so we got a hold of Dave with the Division of Wildlife Resources and said, hey, is there something we could do to potentially maybe move that nest so it might prevent these outages in the future?
Provo Power came to us with concerns, but they also came to us with an idea. Their idea was to relocate the nest platform to a better place that would result in less problems for the electrical grid and a better outcome for the ospreys as well.
Osprey numbers crashed in the 1960s because of DDT contamination. The 1972 ban on the chemical and an aggressive recovery effort has brought the birds back. These artificial nest sites really help, and winter is the perfect time to erect the towers.
And so once the osprey had completed raising their families and migrated south for the winter, that was our window of opportunity to come in here and relocate the nest and install new platforms to ensure safety for the ospreys in the future.
And this year, Provo Power is especially generous.
But they didn't stop there. They also wanted to supply and install 2 additional osprey platforms to ensure that the future would be secure for the osprey in the Provo Bay area. And we really appreciate working with Provo Power. They've been awesome partners in the past. We've cooperated on several nest platforms now, and it's always a pleasure to work with them, and we always have good outcomes.
Reece Stein, at your leisure along the way at the future home of a family of osprey.